Hey everyone, my name's Nelson Miller. Thanks for watching my videos. This one is going to be on the Swagman Upright Bike Rack. It's for a rooftop of a car. It attaches to the crossbars, and as you can see, I have one already installed. I'm going to show you how to assemble and install the second one, but I wanted to show you the first one so you can get an idea as we're building it of what we're actually building. So as you can see there, it's very simple. There's a bar that both wheels are sitting on. They're strapped on with a cinch strap, and then there's just this upright pull that clamps onto here with this knob that I can turn and tighten. Very simple. It seems like it's going to work really well, and I'm excited to show you how to install this. Okay, I'm going to show you what 3 tools that you need to do this, so you won't have to go looking for them like I did. So we need a 10mm socket, and I have that on a ratchet here, 10mm. Also a wrench, and this one is an 11mm. Okay, so 10mm socket, 11mm wrench, and a trusty knife to open the box. Alright, so here's the upright mount, and I forgot to mention it does come with a key that you can lock, which I'm not sure if it's worth it or not. So there we go, that's the main part, and in here is going to be the track that the wheels sit in. Okay, it comes in 2 pieces, and there's slots that they assemble in the middle with some screws. So in the bag, there's going to be 2 cinch straps that go around the tires. There's 2 end caps that should stick nicely on the end, and they're not. Okay. Okay. I think that's kind of optional. Oh, and then something else to point out here. It comes with 6 of these. Now there's 3 of each size. And the reason that they do this is really nice that they do it. So if you had round crossbars, you would probably need to use the 3 smaller ones. But I have the arrow bars, which are the more of the broad rounded ones. So I'm actually going to need all 3 of the wider ones. So they include them all, which is really nice. And then there's a couple brackets and some of these handy little turn knobs. And we'll show you where all those go. Okay, I'm going to go over a couple little things here. There are 3 of these, like I said, so that leaves 6 screw heads here, and that goes with 6 of these turn knobs. There are 4 little bolts, right? Screws. Now, this little bracket actually goes underneath the back. So on the back, it's just one of these screws that goes in here like this, right? And then right here's the crossbar, and then your bracket with some washers and nuts. Okay, that's the back. Now for the front, it's a little bit different. Take the other ones like this. So you have this platform that this needs attached to. So this would actually attach right like that, with 2 of the bolts, the regular little bolts, and then these will just go on down through like that, and then the crossbar will go across, so there'll be 2 of them like that. So that's where all the parts go. Okay, so what I did here, I put the 2 bolts in the middle, and I kind of left it a little slack. See how they adjust? That's really nice how they adjust depending on the length of your roof rack. I kind of did that dry fit on purpose. So what we're going to do, and I already know because I did the other side, but for you, you're going to have to wait to tighten these until it's actually up, until you've put some of these on and kind of got an idea of how far apart the roof racks are. So let's go up there and let's put this thing on. I about have it lined up with the other one, so I'm just going to go ahead and tighten the middle. out some of that slack. Okay, we're gonna touch them up later. Alright, so the next step, take one of your C bolts, whatever they're called, and a little bracket. Put it under the back one, and then get two of your little wing nut things. And I'm just not gonna make these super tight yet. I'm trying to figure out how far apart they should be. I might move them towards the middle, both a little bit, I'm not sure. A lot of that's determined by the front piece, which I'm gonna show you next. So the next step for me right now is to get the front piece and bolt that to this. Okay, so I want to turn it so that this knob is facing the outside, make it easier. So I need to find where this lines up, which is not hard. And if I did it right on the other side, I took the bolts straight down. Having a hard time lining that up. There it is. Okay, so really simple. It's just little bolts and nuts and washers. It wouldn't matter if you took the bolts up, because I noticed when I was first doing it, I wasn't sure where the tire would sit. But you can see on the other side, the tires, well, on this bike, it's up a lot further. So I'm just gonna tighten them right now. Because after this, all I gotta do is put the C-shaped bolts on. I'm gonna switch to that way. Pretty tight while I'm at it, because I'm not coming back for them. Okay, so it's getting easier. Now these are the opposite of the back, which went down with the bracket. Now these are actually going to go up. So just slip them under. That. Of course, like I said, if you had different crossbars, if they were round ones, or I don't know, just thinner, you'd probably want to use the shorter ones. I'm sure that would be better. So this part couldn't get any easier. There's a lot of pieces to this, just by nature, but it's really not bad. I think it took me 20 minutes to do the first one. And that was, you know, as I was trying to look at the instructions and figure this all out. So really, 20 minutes isn't too bad. Okay, I just noticed that there's a whole bunch of washers left. And I'm thinking to myself, we probably should put a washer in every one of these. So all 6 of these. So there you go. Don't do what I did. Because this, yeah, that could vibrate out. That'll help a little. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna try it out. I have not tested this bike yet, so I hope it works. One thing to point out, I found that it's much easier to keep this down before you put it up. So, go ahead. Sometimes you have to, I noticed on the other side, you have to grab the bike here and maybe here, because you're reaching up so high. So it's something like that seemed to work really good. Yep. So sit it on, face forward. It has to be face forward, and then we just roll it back a little so that goes up. Now here's the thing, this is really nice. This thing will open up really far, because on the orange bike it has a really wide piece of metal there. So this is really nice that it enables you to use really thick bikes like that. So whatever bike you might have, I'm pretty confident it'll be compatible, because this thing will screw in pretty far. So if you think about it, there's really nothing else holding this except for this right here. The straps that I'm going to put on, you know, I'm not going to say they're not necessary, but if you think about it, this is holding it, okay? It's good right there. But of course, we need to put our straps on. So these are really simple cinch straps, that's what they're called. It makes a cinch, so it goes in, and when it's actually pulling, it's actually pulling down. So as it pulls, it actually gets tighter. So it's pretty smart. So make sure that you actually put it through one of these holes, and I can see, oh, there it goes. It actually worked really good. So pull it through, stick it into the cinch, and then all you gotta do is pull it tight. And once it's tight, you don't have to worry about pulling out until you would push down on this. Okay? At first I thought I could just take it underneath, but I think it's just gonna be better to use their slots. Okay, there you have it. First time doing this. 2 bikes on the Swagman Upright Roof Mount bike rack. Seems like it's gonna work pretty good. I've heard of people putting bungees on, extra bungees. I don't think I'm going to. It seems fine. You know, I'll probably do like my little 5 or 10 mile test where, as I'm traveling tomorrow on our way to camping, you know, we'll stop, do a little check. You should always do that with any sort of accessories. But no, I'm really happy so far. I mean, certainly we haven't used them yet, but so far it seems like it's going to work great. So hope you like this. Hopefully it was, you know, informative and not too much detail there, but hopefully if it was helpful, you know, leave me a comment, like, subscribe. I do a lot of stuff, a lot of random stuff like this related to, well, pretty much anything. So go ahead and subscribe if you're interested. Also, my other channel, PA Creative, we do website design for small business, so go check that out if that's of any interest. So we'll see you in the next video.